Hi, my name is Donavan, aka Donavan, and welcome to the Nameless Journey podcast. And today, my guest that we have is Kai,
Hi,
aka
guys.
Kyland.
Yes, with 3 eyes.
3 eyes. I don't know if you want to tag all of your social medias if you want to. If not, I could just throw it down there.
It's okay. You guys can find me like that. It's not that hard.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So, something different. I don't have the whole gang with me and doing a little podcast today. I just wanted to do a little one-on-one podcast and try a little something new. It's not going to be a whole lot of edits. It's going to be more just us talking. You can listen in the car. You can listen on your phone. You go watch the video on YouTube if you want to. Up to you.
Of course.
But today we're just going to go ahead and do a little something different and just kind of like talk to each other. Like a normal conversation like friends do. You know? So.
We always do that.
How are you doing today?
Pretty tired, but I'm here. I am here.
What'd you do?
This morning?
What'd you do to make you tired?
Honestly, I think it's just mental. Woke up this morning, I'm just not feeling it.
Like mentally? Like
Yeah.
drained or just like stressed or what?
Not really stressed. I think I woke up this morning differently. Most of the mornings I try to wake up and like be off my phone and just get up, focus on my dogs, eat, go to the bathroom, not really focus on my phone. And this morning I actually woke up and turned to grab my phone. Like waking up just.
Mm-hmm.
But why, And I think that really changed my mindset. Most of the time it does change my mindset, like for the whole day of how it goes. Something threw me off today too.
What threw you off?
So if you're talking to someone exclusively, right, and then you see on social media and stuff that they've liked certain stuff of other people, like it doesn't come, like I don't like search for it, I don't look for it, it just like comes up on my feed, like I'm just scrolling. Ever since I unfollow like a lot of people and I only follow like my main friends and like friends, some other like mutual friends of friends, or like some influencers that are like models and what I look to in my social media. A lot of random stuff just pops up and I see that they had liked it under and then they start commenting and I'm just like, So it makes me think, like, whenever you're telling me something specifically, like, oh, we're exclusive, we're gonna, just like slowly and then work up to something better in the future, and then I see that on social media, it just like kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
Same time too, that is my fault, because why am I on my phone that early in the morning when I should be getting up to do something productive?
That's true. I can say that. I wouldn't say it's completely your fault, because that's just like how we are now in this generation. It's like we wake up, we don't think about, oh, I'm gonna go pray, or I'm gonna go do something productive, or I'm gonna go wake up and do something, instead of we think about just grabbing our phones and going straight into it,
Yeah,
so I understand that it's a habit, but it's a habit that we're trying to break altogether.
Very true. That's what kind of threw me out this morning, but it is still very early for the whole day. So how's it going for you though?
Hey, I'm here, man. Woke up. I had work last night and I closed. And then on top of that, I woke up and then I began to edit a video that I'm doing that you guys should go check out. It will be here soon. It's a Day with Dawn video. I'm doing those now. I'm going to do those like here and there. Nothing too crazy. I woke up, started editing, doing that. Then I hopped on to class and I made myself a bacon, egg, and cheese. The Aki way. The Aki
Yeah,
way.
man.
Yeah, man. But I made a bacon, egg, and cheese this morning. Once I did that, then I went ahead and hopped on class. I was on there from 9:35 to 11. Then once that was over, then I started setting up this whole little setup real quick. I was trying to move fast, but it was a little tough. I was trying to figure out all the angles and everything because it's my first time doing it. So I think it came out somewhat good.
It is decent. I like it.
It'll increase over time. We'll see what happens. But other than that, Celsius, sponsor us.
Please.
I be drinking these all the time.
Man,
all the
gets a whole
time.
Pack.
I buy your guys' cases straight from Costco, sometimes Target. Sponsor me. Thank you, Celsius.
Please. And just send the fruit punch one for free, because, it's good.
Fruit punch run. No, give me the lemon lime one. The lemon lime one, smacking.
Lemon lime?
That's like a Sprite. Delicious.
Oh, I think that's the one that when we went to the fair, I tried that one. It was good.
That one was my favorite one out of the whole case. And since we're talking about sponsors, this video is sponsored by Nameless Journey Podcast. I'm sponsoring myself because we haven't got a sponsor yet. We only got 74 subscribers. But other than that, go ahead and check out the videos. This video is sponsored by Nameless Journey Podcast. God bless y'all. So, first question that I wanted to ask today is that, do you think chivalry is dead? Do you think so? Like this generation, I feel like it is personally.
Yeah, I mean it's very rare to find. So you probably have to go overseas to find that. You know. Yep, like yeah. Italy, Paris.
So you think it's dead in just like the U.S.?
The U.S. in total, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. You feel like there's still like glimpses of it in the U.S. where we have some people that are like wanting to move in that way?
Yeah, I mean some older people. I mean there is also some older people too that are just like they don't care about nothing. They won't help you for nothing either, and they'll just watch you. But I feel also too sometimes that also depends on independency. If you like depend on yourself so much, and then you finally get into a relationship, or you probably don't even have to be in a relationship to have that, right? Like just friends wise.
Yeah, you don't even have to, but it's mostly pertaining to a relationship, you know. Mm-hmm. But friend wise, a lot of people are not with all that either. You know, I've seen that from first-hand experiences, like in my past, you know.
If I'm very close to you, I'd open the door for you. It's like common courtesy to do certain things like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. But some people I see don't do that. They won't open the door for someone, or they'll just, yeah.
Let me tell you this story. So there's this one girl. It was crazy. So I was walking to Chipotle. Chipotle, my favorite place, also sponsoring. Chipotle. I walked into Chipotle, right? This one girl, I opened the door for her, and I was just being kind, right? And that's just who I am. I just opened the door. I'm just a polite person. So I opened the door for her. She walked in. She didn't say thank you or nothing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Open the door. Second time, she didn't say nothing to me. She just walked past. I almost grabbed her by her hair and said, "What are we doing?" She said, "You running away for what reason? I opened the door for you. The least you could do is say thank you."
You'd be grabbing the wrong thing. You better grab her food.
Huh, I should have snatched that whole Chipotle bag out her hand and started running to the car.
Get it for me, you know?
She said, just spread it. She's like, hey, you should have said thank you. Just running in the distance.
I don't tell her nothing. She didn't tell you nothing.
Yeah. Just snatch the bag.
And go.
And that's scary, though.
I got to clock back in.
I'm an African-American male. I can't be doing that.
No.
It was a white lady. Just take it off with the bag.
Can we talk about black? No, let's not. Anyways, no. Continue with the story.
So black people. No. Oh man. Nah, but basically after that happened, I was getting irritated because it started to make me think. A lot of people do that nowadays. They don't say thank you, whether it's men or women, because there's a lot of men that don't even hold the door open for women. I've seen them like hold the door, and then they'll let the door close on them, and then they'll walk in.
Yep.
And I'm like, dang, bro.
No look back, no nothing.
No, like, that's disrespectful, bro. I was like, come on now. Yeah. We should be better than that. We can't be doing all of that.
Depends on how they're raised, too.
True, but it's just like, I think a lot of men been messing it up for us, you know? For the
younger generation?
For the younger generation. A lot of men messed it up for women. So now women mad at men because they doing all of this dumb stuff. And then men are getting mad at women because they see all the dumb stuff. So it's just like, everybody just mad at each other for no reason. So it's just like, dang, bro. I feel like we just need to get it together all together. You know, as a whole human race, we need to get it together.
It's funny because the girls would be like, oh, I'm a passenger princess. They got the whole passenger side of a girly pop. And then the guys still don't be treating her like a passenger princess. They'll open the door for nothing.
He said, passenger princess.
Passenger air pilot.
Said, passenger princess, get in the car.
Open the door yourself, too.
Said, God gave you hands for a reason. Get it together.
I unlocked it.
He said, He said click, 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 click.
I think 80-20.
80-20? That's what you feel like it should be? Not like 50-50?
It's never 50-50.
Explain.
50-50. I think 80-20 for like that chivalry word. That.
Chivalry?
Yeah, that. Yeah. But I don't think it's never 50-50.
Okay, so when it comes to that 80-20, then who gets that 80 and then who's going to get that 20?
It goes back and forth.
Yeah,
I feel like,
think so?
yeah.
Okay.
Because it can go both ways. It's not, well, everyone has a different perspective. My perspective on it is like, I'm gonna put 80 this time. You could put 20 right this time, and then next time, can you put 80? I'll put 20. It's just like matching the energy at that time.
Okay.
It's never 50-50. Like, oh, we should. It plays different in my head than when I say it.
Yeah, I understand that. I feel like for me personally, I just want to be the provider. You know, I think it's just like I'm just built for it. You know, it's just like I want to provide for my woman, and that's why it's like if I don't got the funds, then that means I don't need a woman. You know,
Very true.
it's like if you're not getting better and you're not trying to get better for yourself, and then get better for the next person that you're gonna bring into your life, and then on top of that, get better for your kids in the future, then it's just like I don't need all of that right now. I need to focus on trying to be a better man than trying to go look for a woman and then be like, oh, I'm gonna go sleep with her, and then now she's my girlfriend because we slept together, and then I only got $20 in my account.
Yeah,
it's like, come on now, I'm not doing that. I can't do that for myself.
Yep.
So that's why it's like, why am I searching for a woman if I don't got the funds? You know,
nowadays people be doing that like back and forth too. Like once they end that relationship and they still don't have a good mentor or focusing on themselves, they go right into the next one. Well, for.
And it's just like I can't do that. That's why for me it's like I don't care how cute you are. I don't care what you do and all of that stuff. It's like I need to work on myself, and then when I'm better, then I can bring somebody else that can also add to me.
Yeah.
Not somebody that's gonna deflate me in a way, you know, in a negative way. I don't need all that. That's not me. You know,
that's very true.
So
it's like a social battery too. Like you're just draining it.
Yeah, that social battery just be crazy, man. Because my social battery, like this, it's just
fluctuates.
Yes, because it's like, whew. Sometimes I'm like, I ain't pulling up. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna pull up. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
So, since we talked about that, and we talked about just kind of like building our own selves up, what makes you so confident as a person?
I don't really talk to myself in the mirror. I think it's just like if I do my hair, I put on a nice fit, I look confident. I feel confident.
Yeah,
I'm good at the time.
So you feel confident because of your appearance, or feel confident because of you just being you?
Mixture of both.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get in my head too much, and then whenever I feel like I don't even have to look at myself the whole day. It's just how I feel at the moment. I'm like, I feel good. I'm good, and I know I'm confident. Because at the end of the day, no, like you can't really let someone else, like I'd be thinking too much. Like, oh, what do they think? What do they think? Who cares what they think? And once you get over that, then you good. Like you really are good.
That right there is so true though, because it's like, think about it like this: when we all die, none of this stuff that we have down here we ain't gonna take with us.
I'm gonna take this one with me.
I'm gonna take a Celsius. I'm gonna take my Celsius with me. Sponsor us. But at the end of the day, we ain't gonna take none of this stuff down here with us when we die. So it's just like, why am I wasting my time thinking about what people think about me? I don't really care what people think about me.
No looks, no materialistic. It's not gonna go with us.
Like, don't get me wrong. Everybody got feelings. Everybody gonna feel some type of way when somebody like says something about their appearance here and there. Yeah, it's gonna make you self-conscious. But other than that, who cares? At the end of the day, they're gonna forget about it later on.
Because you could be the prettiest person, prettiest girl, guy, nice, whatever, but you still have the ugliest personality too.
But then again, also, you could be the prettiest, you could be the most handsome person in the world, right? But you still deal with so much stuff in your head and in your heart.
Insecurities. Yeah.
So you could be pretty, but you could still have the worst confidence ever. You know? And it will mess you up.
And that others too, because you'll try to bring other people down is what I see. You'll bring other people down. You'll talk to them a certain way just because you're feeling some certain way. It shouldn't be like that.
And it sucks, but that's just the world that we live in, you know? But when it comes to like people that are like gassing on each other and like flaming each other, because I do that, like that's just for fun, you know?
It's different. It's a different
That's
vibe.
friendship wise. But some people, they take it to heart, you know? and it sucks.
Yeah.
Because they weren't raised like that. Some people were raised where flaming was not in their family and everything, you know?
I feel like you can also tell the difference between tone wise or like who that person is. Like from you, it's always a joke.
Yeah. I mean, I really just be cracking jokes. And speaking of jokes, I think we should talk about what we was going to talk about a little while back. We was talking about anger, right?
Okay.
And basically, I crack jokes and everything, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll make people laugh and
I
everything.
should go listen to his raps, you know.
I spit a ball later, but I crack jokes and everything, right? And some people take it to heart, but also people think I don't get angry. People think that I'm just like I'm funny, goofy, just laughing and everything. Me personally, like even from one of my Bible study teachers, Tashima, she told me that I have anger issues. And this is because she's known me for so long. She's seen it over time, right? And how angry I get. Shout out Sister Tashima. Go ahead and order her book as well. I will put it down, link in bio. But I feel like a lot of people think I don't get angry at all. Or a lot of people think that with other people as well. That they don't get angry. They don't have that emotion in them where they're getting angry. Well, they can't. Well, their temper will like blow on them. You know, It's just that me, I'm able to hide it very well. Whether it's in laughter, making people laugh, or anything like that, or just having that serious face that everybody sees, and then putting a smile over it.
Yeah, I don't ever see it from you. I've never have really.
Because I get angry quick with people, but I think before I do. I think that's the only reason why I'm different from a lot of people that have anger issues.
I'm think not before trying to I do say it. That you should take advice from him, but you should probably take that advice. Some people need that. Think before
take
you
that.
Do.
Take that advice. I'm telling you, take that advice.
Think before you do or say.
Because it's just like if I just jump straight to it and everything, I could end up hurting somebody, physically or mentally. Because honestly, my mom told me this. She says every time you think of something and you want to like flame somebody and you just keep going, she says that she sees something in my face where it's like, oh, I'm finna hurt them. You know? She's sorry. But that's what my mama says, right? She says that she sees it in my face where it's like, oh, I'm finna hurt them. Like when it comes to like verbally, right? I'm gonna verbally destroy you, right? That's what she sees in my face. And for example, I did that with my cousin, right? And she didn't remember. She didn't know this Donavan that you know today, right? She knew the Donavan back then, where it was just like I was laughing, playing, just having fun, like a kid, you know. This Donavan grew up because she ended up leaving for a cool minute, and then she came back and she came and visited us and everything. This Donavan was ruthless and did not care. This is the Donavan that didn't know God or knew of God but didn't want to talk to God, right?
Just kind of like floating in the air in a way.
And me, I was getting in on her, and my mom kept telling me to stop. And I just kept going, and I was just going in on her. I was just kept going in, and because she would keep coming back, and it was just like I'm gonna let you live, and then she would come back, and I was just keep going in and keep going in, and it was just hurting her feelings. And I apologize for that, and I do regret that because it was just like my anger wasn't towards her; it was towards things that hurt me in my past, and then it made me want to just continue to hurt other people that came at me sideways, you know.
So it's like that back then, whatever happened, you didn't like fully process that?
Yeah. I didn't fully process everything that people did to me, whether it was like hurtful wise or anything. It just made me want to keep attacking people and end up on top. You know, it was more like me wanting to push them down and make them feel some type of way because I knew that they were going to come at me, even though I didn't know that, you know? I didn't know if they're going to come at me or make me feel some type of way. So it was just more like, I'm going to go ahead and get them before they get me. You know, that's just how I was.
Yeah. Different mindsets.
So that's where it comes like anger wise, you know, that's what I was like talking about. back then when we was talking about it at work, you know?
Do you feel like anger is just like for you, it's just more of like a verbally or like physically too in a way?
Verbally and physically.
Hmm.
I would say the anger also translates to me going to the gym, right?
Okay.
So physical wise, I go to the gym to get stronger, and it also releases like all of that anger that's
Yeah.
built up, and me pushing the weights and building myself up and being better instead of hurting somebody and then messing up my future.
You do it the smart way.
Because honestly,
Now, huh?
Yeah, because anger, because I wasn't the one to like get in fights and all of that stuff. It was just that I was always had that mindset of thinking before I do. But now it's even better that I found God, you know, because I ain't gonna lie, I was on the, and I don't talk about this with people, I was on the brink of unaliving myself, because I don't want to say, you know, the other word for YouTube purposes. I was on the brink of wanting to unalive myself because of people hurting me left and right and me not wanting to hurt people, to the point that I started to defend myself and it was still hurting me, you know, that I was defending myself because I have a big heart. So it was like I was hurting people before they hurt me, and then I would be hurt in the process because I was hurt that I hurt them. You know, you get what I'm saying?
That's a lot. Yeah.
I was sad about the fact that I hurt that person when I didn't want to, and I still ended up doing it because I wanted to protect myself. You know? But there was a lot of times where I was letting people hurt me so I didn't hurt them.
Huh.
You know? It was tough like that.
That's a lot to process.
You know? It sucked, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that I was able to grow and be better and started praying, learning things about God and how Jesus is always there even if it doesn't feel like he is there. That's just how it is for me, you know? It was like the gym and Jesus is the reason why I'm still here today.
A lot of self-growth, y'all. Mm-hmm. That's good.
You gotta grow. If you don't grow, then shoot, nothing will show.
Hey,
that's a bar. Am I spitting though?
Not really.
My bad.
No. You're not spitting, but yeah.
I ain't spitting though. But since we talking about stuff that's low key kind of deep, then we might as well like go into another question as, when is the last time you cried? If that's too personal, then we don't have to do that question. We can go into a different one.
No, it was like roughly, was it yesterday? But I didn't even fully cry. I was just like, snap out of it, dude.
You just shed a tear, Denzel Washington.
It's just the water. I think it was like not too long ago, but I was just talking to my mom, and it was just like, because like I have actually, it's not really even a sad cry, it's just a happy cry. Because ever since I've been actually finding God too and getting in more of that, talking to my mom about like just, you know, there's a whole move of me moving to Texas and like things figuring out in life and like it being so sudden. I was just talking to her and I was like, he's gonna let like his will be done and like he's just moving through me. And I actually felt him, like I was telling you a little bits and pieces of it, but when I was actually talking to her, it just felt like it's a different feeling that you can't really explain, just like a rush, you know, of happiness. And it's just like, it was just happy tears just flowing out because I know like good things are coming to me, but in a process, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like a few days ago. Well, almost a week ago now. Time is just flying, but it really was happy tears.
But that's happy good.
Tears, yeah.
That's good. I felt that feeling, honestly. When it comes to like talking about God and accelerating I think I've told you this. I think you heard it at Bible study, but I got a hug from Jesus, right? I asked Jesus to hug me. And I felt him just like embrace me. And I started to like tear up and everything, you know, I started to cry. And if anybody sees this and they say, "Oh, Donavan cries," no, I don't. Watch your mouth. Basically, watch your mouth. Basically, I just felt like that. when Jesus hugged me, and it felt great,
Yes, it does.
and it just relieved all of the pain and all the anger and everything that was going in my head and my heart, and it just like gone, disappeared, and it felt so good to just like let it just move away from me.
Yes, it's a great feeling.
Hey, it's crazy what Jesus could do for real.
It is.
Let me tell you, you be like, what the heck?
So these aren't just like sad tears or just crying, but it is crying, but it's just happy tears.
Yeah, happy tears go a long way though. It feels good because you went from crying about the things that hurt you to crying about Jesus helping you. And it feels good. It feels amazing.
Feeling. I haven't cried so hard in a long time. I think the last time I cried was when I was a little bit younger with my parents and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like snot bubble cry?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like trauma, like to the oh my gosh, it was like to the point where I was like crying and then just like seeped into my mouth and I just tasted it. I said, yeah, that's not tears.
That's disgusting.
That's not
disgusting. So how'd you get home? You had to
What you mean, my boy? I was already home.
Got to see it through my boy.
Oh no. No, but yeah, it's funny. When I was younger, I used to taste them all the time, and then it just like really sucked everything up. So it's like, okay, stop crying. It's like stop crying because you're tasting your boogers at this point. You're not even crying.
That's disgusting.
It is.
You ain't even crying no more. It's just mucus. Ooh.
What's that?
That's disgusting.
Tastes like a Celsius. So
don't say that to me. Don't say that.
No, it just tastes like the marshmallow one, not that one.
I was about to say
that's not
that one. Not that one. But shoot. So since we was talking about our younger selves and everything, do you think you could go back to high school? If you could, would you go back to high school with the knowledge that you have now?
No.
No? Why not?
I'm ready for new growth. I think I'm ready for that adult life.
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about, like, elaborate? Like, if you're, like, okay, this knowledge now, like, everything that I know, but going back, like, doing, like, the whole 4 years.
I would say maybe your junior year, would you go back and just kind of, like, with the knowledge that you have now?
Relive it? Like, even till now? Like,
relive,
junior year to
not
now?
relive. Like, you relive situations, but you have the knowledge that you have now. So now you could just, like, get through the situation pretty easy, No,
because then how you explain it like that, I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
Because the knowledge that I have now, and then I see that type of energy, I'm like, bro, I already went through this. No. I'm ready for new growth. I'm ready for, like, this adult lifehood where I'm talking about, like, having a career set and then actually traveling. Like, I find that, like now, like, seeing trees and seeing nature, all this extra stuff, I feel like that's my playground. That's my new life. Not with just, like, random people drinking, partying. I still see people my age or even a little bit older still doing that life. And I'm like, okay, that's you. Not for me.
Understandable.
That's just what I wouldn't relive. Is that whole partying life, that whole not caring.
Okay. I understand that. I think I would go back, even though I hated high school, personally. I think I would go back just to relive it because I already I'll have more knowledge of what I could do in different situations, and I feel like I would grow even more, so that means I would have more time. So I feel like
it's like a chance.
So I feel like I would gain more knowledge, even though I have the knowledge that I have now, in different situations. Because I was the type of person that wanted to fit in, even though I knew I couldn't fit in. So now the fact that I'm older, I embrace not being able to fit in, and now people come up to me,
Yeah.
because I'm being myself and not trying to be everybody else.